Lord spoke to him in an audible voice, just like I'm talking to you. And he says, I am the Lord thy God that healeth thee. And instantly, he was totally made whole. Instantly. When I woke up the next morning, I looked at him, his whole countenance was different. And I said, wow, you're looking good today. And he started talking to me and telling me what happened. Plain talk. He couldn't talk when he went to bed the night before. Talked just like you and I, never had one speech therapy. We got up, called our daughter that was close by, and we just stood in the kitchen. We just wept and cried and thanked God for his healing. And within, he had his first stroke October 15th to November 11th, he was healed. And by February 1st, because of the holidays and everything, we were back down in the jungles doing all our mission work again. God is so good. He is so good. And so, you know, if God can heal you no matter where you are. You don't always have to have somebody lay their hands on you. You can pray for yourself. God can heal you no matter where you are.
Amen.
You can just reach out to him, and he is your healer. Nothing wrong. I know you can lay hands on people and they can be healed. But nobody lays hands on Harold but the Lord. It says in Isaiah 41:20, that they may see, consider, and understand together that it was the hand of the Lord that did this. And we give him all the praise and all the glory for great things that he has done. So, like he said, now you heard, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And God gave us this miracle gift of manna. We didn't ask for it. How many of you would ever think of asking for manna? You know, we didn't know. And we had manna 40 years. And it was just shortly after we got saved. We didn't write down the date. We didn't think it would ever happen again. Harold drove a milk truck up in Wisconsin. He went around to farmers and picked up their milk in cans and put in the truck. And would take it to the factory in town where they made cheese out of it. And so this one day he was going into this farmer's yard, and this white stuff came on his lap. He felt the presence of the Lord, but he didn't know what it was, and he got in and he had to get out to load up the cans, and when he got out, it all disappeared. So then he was driving down the driveway again, and then it came all over his lap and all over the seat of the truck. By that time, the presence of the Lord was so strong, he started to cry and weep, and he stopped the truck and he said, Lord, what is this? And the Lord said, this is manna from heaven. If you serve me, you'll see a lot of signs and miracles a lot of people don't see. And he says, well, Lord, this is good, but who's going to believe a story like this? But he had his cup from his thermos bottle there, and he thought he started to gather it all up. He was going to put it in the cup to take home and show me. And just as he was going to put it in the cup, just imagine, it all disappeared. He says, okay, Lord, this is just between you and me. I am not telling anybody about this. He wasn't even going to tell me when he got home. But when he got home that night, I was in the kitchen, and the door was on the side of the kitchen there. And he came in, and I looked at him, and the glory of God was still all over him. And I said, what happened today? Because I always could tell. He had so many miracles on that milk route, because he had 8-10 hours a day was the Lord on that route. And he really learned to hear the voice of God. So he told me what happened, and I remember a sick feeling on my stomach. Man, I wish I could have seen it. You know, because we never thought it would happen again. And so I kind of